What's a man got to do to get on the favoured personnel list? I don't know, getting promoted, maybe. Stay at the club for up to nearly 7 years. I mean, what have I got to do? Outperform in every single season, I think. Graceful. Michael Smith, Liam Denan, Brett Squires, Stephen Wright. He's on here. Yeah, he's still here, admittedly. Not played much recently, though. Still gets on favourite personnel. Clearly, when someone says, tea or coffee, it's always him saying it. Hello then, folks, and welcome back to Thames FC. 2 games are coming your way today, and let's look at what they're going to be then. Bath and Dartford, the river versus the Bath. A water special, I think we might agree. And Dartford, that's got a bridge that goes over the Thames. So we're all connected, in a way. Now, last time we met, it was the Corinthian Casuals and Hemel Hempstead, and we've played quite a lot of games since then. This season is proving to be one of those seasons where you're sort of bottom, mid-table, and not really in the risk of getting relegated. So in reality, it's not that interesting, but stay with me. Bath are coming up. I don't know if I mentioned that. And you can see our form has been the most Thames form you could ever see. A couple of wins, draws, losses in there. I'll let you look at it. I could go through everything, but you can see it in front of your eyes. The big game, actually, I nearly made a video on this, but I thought we're probably not going to win. It'll be a disappointment, and, well, I wasn't let down. It was a 2-1 defeat to Lincoln, and, played my best 11. Didn't work, so probably should have changed it retrospectively. Don't worry about it, though, Ben. Don't worry about it. There was one big game, though, the Lincoln game. It was a 2-1 in that one, and we didn't win. They won it quite, I wouldn't say comfortably, but we never really like winning. Liam Denan scored a lucky goal. These things happened. We did get a couple of wins since we last met, though. Eastbourne Borough was a 3-2. Very good. Obviously, people that saw the extra episode yesterday saw that. Bromley with a 1-0. We're going on a little run, I thought. That was shut down immediately. Wins against Team Solent and Margate, but more recently, a defeat to Merthyr Tydfil, 3-1. Adam Worthington getting a goal, but it wasn't to be. And I've been messing about with the formation like nobody's business. This is the current iteration, but I'm thinking about changing it again for this episode, so let's talk through it. So Hallahan is going to go into a more defensive role, and then Canavan is going to play in there. For those of you watching my stream recently, I did a save with Lil, which had a very similar dynamic to this, in that we had 2 Segunda Volantes either side of an anchor man, and we're kind of doing that, but a little bit further forward. Do you believe it? I don't know. In recent games, I've been playing Worthington up front, and really to give Denan the break. The question is, does Liam Denan come back in for this one? 12 goals this season. I think so. And I think in reality, folks, you like to see him as well. So in he comes. So we're very attacking in the middle now. Hallahan just sits in front, and everyone else is relatively happy. I'm confident. And by confident, I mean that they're third, and this might hurt. But let's get into it. You know the team, you know the boys. So far this season, they've beaten us, so that was good. Is it in our losses column? Can we see that? A 4-2 defeat, so everything to play for. Yesterday we had some Dr. Benji facts. Today, another one. I've nearly done a save with Bath twice. Didn't know that, did you? There you are. But I never did. But I made a thumbnail once. It was just, I don't want to describe it. You can picture it. It was me in a bath. I know. Well, sorry about that, everyone. Right, we owe Bath after last time. That's right. We're going to be the Bath bomb in this situation. Don't know if you've ever tried a Bath bomb. Not as explosive as you think. Just sort of fizzes about a bit. So I was underwhelmed. But in fairness, you're not supposed to put them in a drink. So we all make mistakes. 2 minutes in. Right, well, it's not too much of a problem. Scott can come in and actually play the Hallahan role. Hallahan can play the more advanced role if necessary. We're actually going to change Foster and a Hallahan round. Not much really changes there, but that is annoying considering he's one of our more creative attacking players. But forget it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's very typical though, isn't it? They've got Krellin and Kundal up front. Okay. Right then, boys, how will we do today? It's 2 games. I mean, if we don't beat Bath, which I'm not really expecting us to, then we will be able to make up to it with their game against Dartford, who are a bit more our level, to be fair. Slightly above us in the table, as are most teams, but around our levelers. So much possession from the midfield 3. This is what you like to see from a midfield 3 when you put a 3 together, but it is difficult to find a ball maybe into the feet of Liam Denan. Instead, we go out wide to Hemmings, who has to go all the way back to Farrell, and we work it again with Scott, who's anchoring that midfield, as Hallahan plays in Clark Slocum, who's arrived on the scene, and just pops it wide. There's a free kick to them now. Jennings from a mile out. Whoa, tell you what, that is like Roberto Carlos in his prime, that wasn't it? God, unleashed, quick telling me. The highlight is continuing though, and we've won it back. Clark Slocum, back to Hammer, who plays the ball forward, and Hallahan's got away, and he's got a ball to the right if he needs it, but he doesn't need it, because that wasn't on, it was to the left. Hallahan bangs it in, pass ball, who ironically has to go and get the ball, and Thames take a 1-0 home lead. There we are then. Clark Slocum back to Hammer for great ball forward, and Hallahan, he's not really sure if he's onside though, I don't think. He hesitates for a moment, but not with the finish. Bangs it past the goalkeeper, who could maybe do better. It's 1-0 Thames. Wow, splish, splash, we were beating the Bath. Bum, 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 bum. It's a free kick though to them, and maybe Bath are going to get back at it. But Clark Slocum, great closing down, lovely stuff, and a Hammer can release Denan, who, not this time, Hammer now, he just don't Don't cock it up. Tugwell. Anytime a fullback has got the ball in those areas, it is panic stations. Liam Denham back on it though. Foster takes over, and now Stevie Foster tries to make his way forward. It doesn't really break for him, and now the ball up towards Cundall's good, and across, and Tugwell. Okay, is that going to be? No, he's missed it, but Tugwell has had a mare. Hallahan back on it, and so far, 25 minutes gone. Ahmed Field are running the show. Ball over to that side. Oh, Foster. He panicked. No composure from Stevie Foster there. Ball put forward. Tugwell's on it. Back to Hallett. Looks like a back pass. So, break the rules if you want. I mean, to be fair, they're going forward again. Ball in behind, and they're not taking their chances. Ball up towards Liam Denan, who, he knocks it down to Clark Slocum. I'm not sure if it's their header or ours. As Clark Slocum's ball in is good. Referee, penalty, it is. And I think Hemmings, as he collects the ball, is going to take it. With a chance to put Thames 2-0 up against Bath. Against Bath! Okay, well, here we go. Stepping up, Mr. Hemmings. Oh, yes, it's a good penalty. 2-0. No, not even half an hour gone. It's magical. I can see clearly now the glasses are on. Da, 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 da. They position nicely upon my face. Watch the little dance bit afterwards. You can't see that, but I'm doing like Football Manager celebrations. At half-time, 2-0. Good. Right, team's what's gone well. I've said I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it going, lads. Said in a passionate manner. Come on then. We're 2-0 up against a side that are considerably better than us, looking at the league table. Let's see how this goes, viewers. I know what you're all expecting. So am I, partially. Dunn puts the ball in. Oh, no. It's not in the goal. I thought so as well, viewers. I thought so as well. It's the corners we played in, so this highlight is over, essentially. So, are you bored of it yet? Are you bored of corners yet? Because I am. Bored doesn't even begin to describe my feelings towards corners these days. Nearly 20 minutes to go, and you've got to start thinking, I hate the fact I don't have more subs. I hate the fact I only get 5, because I've been well more inclined to make changes. I'd have an extra winger on the pitch, but the way we play, we don't. I'm talking, the time's going. I'm going to keep doing it. 87, 88, 89, not making changes as the ball is launched forward. Farrell gets there first. There could be a late bit of drama. 89 minutes on the clock. He goes through on goal. He's at the crossbar, the centre base of the crossbar. Right, with 2 minutes to go, we're going to make a change. Des Wilson's going to come on for Scott in the middle, who I think came on, so that's insulting. But regardless, we're just trying to waste a bit of time. I don't even think he's gone off. Hallahan to Foster. 30 seconds to go. And this, I've got to say, is a turn up for the books. We were supposed to play Dartford first, but the game was postponed. That's great, by the way. When you sit down, right, ready to record, everything on. Yep, and oh, it's postponed. Good. Ball put in though. Time is nearly up here, as I think Thames are going to have a historic victory against Bath. And there we go then. Lovely. I mean, there we are. Look at that. We have 2-0. 2-0. More possession as well, because that's a standard. Right, I'm proud of the performance. Nobody gave us a chance, and is that enough to get on the favoured personnel list? Probably not. I turned down so many jobs as well. Turned down Salford recently, Morecambe recently. Teams I've been at before, but the board, we're delighted. Yeah, you're delighted enough to get me on the Hall of Fame? No. I'll win the Premier League one day, and it'll be his favoured personnel. Look, Liam Canavan, 3 to 4 weeks out injured. Well, actually, we'll make that switch now, ready for the next game. We're going to have to put. Well, he's going to have to come out, isn't he? And Lee Scott's going to have to go in the centre. Hallahan on that side. We've got to give him 3 days because of the rearrangement. We all played Dartford today, but it's changed. So instead of a week break, we now get a few days. We'll rest the boys, and I'll see you in just a moment. Right, folks, welcome back. Second game of the episode, and the team largely remains the same, apart from that one subtle change we did in the centre. A fantastic win against Bath, I think we'll all agree. This season's very much like our very first year, in that no player is a standout player, not a single person over an 8.9. Actually, no, over a 7. We've got Steve Foster on a 6.99. He's close, but not close enough. And on that, 1 goal, 5 assists. And in the league, he's over a 7, so give him it, Ben. Nobody seems to be able to work out why he's on a 3-year deal either. Nobody knows. It's the biggest mystery in Football Manager history. That was good. Right, they're playing a 4-4-2, and they've got Brendan O'Callaghan up front from Forest. It makes Burton look, it's embarrassing. I certainly say Dartford have won 3 of the last 5 games, but if we perform to our best, we can deny them here. I like that. Right, passionately say there's a lot more to come from them, because they always like it seems. So let's see what more there is to come. And after the last game, I'm not sure there is more to come. So let's see, shall we? Wearing my official Thames kit today. It's a blue t-shirt, but you know. A lot of people are asking about t-shirts and if I'm going to release like official kits and things like this. What I will say is I'd quite like to bring out sort of a range of Thames related shirts, one that's got like Up the Thames on it, things like that, so I can send one off to Mr. Michael Emery. But yeah, if you've got any design ideas, or if you're creative, by all means, on Twitter, @DrBenji, get involved, or email me. My email is on my Twitter. So by all get involved, folk. If I can have some sort of community-led designs, I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, let me know if you're into that sort of thing. If you're not, don't just send me something on Paint. Shouldn't have said that. Now I'm going to get pictures of people on Paint. It's a penalty. So forget that last penalty. Not to us, though. And we've got the stupidest pitch of all time, so let's get rid of this nonsense and make it a bit bigger. O'Callaghan steps up. He does play for Forest, so not really fair, is it? Not really fair, is it, at all? Not even a little bit. Right, can we get back in this game, though? Liam Denan on the ball. Liam Denan was on the ball. Taylor to Sunday now, and I'm starting to be concerned immediately that Dartford are going to start causing us all sorts of problems. Ball into the middle. He plays for Nottingham Forest, viewers. The one person I pick out at the start of the game decides to run riot. Excellent. Right, well, I think we should probably sit slightly deeper, just because so far, not that it'll work. In fact, let's try something revolutionary. Let's play a high line and use the offside trap. Come on, boys. Yes, that's it. We've never done it before. Probably a bad time to try it. 2-0 down, but why not? Let's see if we can do it. Let's trap this Mother Hubbard. 2 goals in 2 minutes for him. He's looking good. Hammer now, though. I mean, what happened there? Hallahan makes it 2-1. I think it hit one of them and went at their goal. 3 dimensions help. So you can see here, Hammer throws it in. Bellick heads it back to his goalkeeper, who makes an okay save, and then, no, it's a poor save, and Hallahan bangs it in 2-1 back in the game. Well, they've decided to help me out. They think it's not fair. Come on, he plays for Forest. I know he scored 2 for us, but this is outrageous. Throw in deep in our half. Huh. Heaven, you really are a mischief, aren't you? Sunday, though, forward to O'Keefe now. Back across to Maloney. Problems are arising. Ball into the middle. Mate, they're trying to score for us. I'm not having that. George, don't do it, George. You always do this. No, come on. Let's make it fair. George Heaven there. Putting them back in a 2-goal advantage. I mean, why? I guess in theory he has to intercept it, but he does it in the most flimsy outside of the left foot kind of way that I'm unimpressed. For piss sake, George. So we're at half time, and we're 3-1 down. No thanks. I mean, we should just swap teams. All right, let's get aggressive. I'm aggressively saying I expect to see a much better showing in the second half. They're fired up. Come on, boys. Come on, Thames. Up the Thames. Okay, can we get back in this? I think we'll go for it a little more. Should we go a bit more attacking? Let's get a bit more attacking. Our defence are having a shocker, to be fair. So we might as well try to make the most of our attacking threat as it's up towards Foster, who loses the header. And once again, we see problems arising. O'Callaghan on it again, into Maloney. Because we're playing a slightly higher line, I expect our press to be a little bit tighter. It's not worked, it's 4. So, let's get rid of the offside trap. Don't close down as much. We're getting pulled out of position all over the place. Mixed passing. Stop exploiting the flanks. Just everyone relax. I wonder if at this point anyone's left the comment of stop changing the formation all the time. I've used this for 4 games in a row. Back off. 4-1 down though. It's not our best work, is it? As there's a throw-in to them. Now, ordinarily, when we have throw-ins, it results in a chance for them. So is that going to be the case for us? I'll let you decide. Wide of the target. Is a throw-in deep in their half as it comes back to Hammer, who... Oh, it's not Hammer time. It's Sunday time as he goes forward here. Plays it nicely. We don't react. O'Keefe, ball at 5. What is it? Farrell gets it clear. Back to them again. Oh, what a save from Haller. I mean, no one saw it coming. Right then, we'll make a couple of changes. People think Brett Squires is hard done by these days. We're going to bring him on, and I'm going to put him in a more advanced area, which he doesn't love, but we need something up there. Let's get Charlie Peel on as well. We've missed the Peel-ator. Both... I mean, well, he's not having a good time. He's feeling very upset about everything. He's not really played this year. I can understand it. About 15 minutes to go, though. This would be quite the comeback, wouldn't it? Right, well, this will put us 14th in the league table. That winning against Bath, really, has done the job. But the Dartford win does create a 6-point divide between the two of us. And they're just inside the top half. So it's not been a great performance from us. As the final chance comes in, he's offside. So as much as Brett Squires has scored there, it's offside. Clive Slocum's not happy about it. Boys, come on, back off, boys. 4-1, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And there we are then. George Heaven and the boys 4, Thames 1, and not a good performance. Considering what we've just done against Bath, I'm sure you can forgive me for sticking with pretty much exactly the same thing. Oh, Ben. I should do these silently, really. I should do... Just get out. Just get out. Now then, with the way the season's going, there's not a massive amount going on, if we're completely honest. So I'm going to wait quite a while to bring you the next couple of fixtures. It may well be around the Oxford City Greenwich time. We've already played to the Casuals and Hemel Hempstead, so you don't want to really see that again. So I think maybe Oxford City and Greenwich, unless you want to see us sort of progress a bit further. In fact, comment section, this is where you come involved. Do you want to see us progress further down towards the final 3 games of the season? I can't imagine there's a great deal to play for this year. But I feel like it's a good first season in the division, but let's not waste time not doing that much. So let me know, comment section, and if you see a comment that you approve of, thumbs it up. Do that with it. do that with it, blimey. And that is going to bring us to the end. And if you've enjoyed it, do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And t-shirt designers, get in touch. So with love, with care. We're not spending until next time, tomorrow. Actually, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the weekend. Live stream tomorrow. There'll be a video about it. And I'll see you again soon. But goodbye. I always say goodbye, but I now know that you're going to hear me again talk over a picture. Oh, you're so meta. Bringing it up. Okay, well, thank you for watching, everyone. Big shout out to Bert and Nathaniel for supporting over on Patreon as well. And I'll see you soon.